Hey, what's up guys? It's Nick from Fit Futures here with yet another answer to yet another question. Today's question comes from Sam in the Hawke's Bay. And Sam's question is, Nick, I'm struggling, I feel like I'm a fraud. Now, I chuckle at that because I think I know where you're coming from. And hopefully I can help you. I was reading something in the New York Times recently about a thing called imposter syndrome. Okay, and it was a term that was coined in 1978 by some researchers. And I'm not necessarily well geared with respects to psychology, but essentially what imposter syndrome refers to is a little nagging feeling in the back of your mind that tells you you don't have the credentials, that you're not good enough, that you're a fraud. It's things that tell you that you're not good enough to offer the services that you're offering, which as a PT and in this field, when you can be questioned for just about every little decision you make, it's no wonder that there's trainers out there that could be experiencing a little bit of imposter syndrome. Now look, if this is something that you're experiencing, what the researchers have suggested is that you first acknowledge that it is more than just a feeling. Okay, so it's not necessarily something that you can snap out of, it's not something that you can just wake up tomorrow and feel good about. So what I suggest you do is one of two things. A good buddy of mine, I bumped into him not too long ago, and we're having a bit of a talk about yesteryear. We used to play football together, and he said to me, I'm doing really, really well. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that, man. You're absolutely buzzing. You're bouncing off the walls. What's different? And he says, well, it sounds funny, but I've been doing a lot of reaffirmation. I said, what do you mean? And he says, every morning I wake up and for 5 minutes, I stare at myself in the mirror and I tell myself I am a boss. And he said, it works. And he absolutely endorsed me to try it. And I thought, right, okay, I'm going to humor my buddy here and I'm going to try it myself. And I can't do it without absolutely laughing and joking, but at the end of the day, it picks my spirits up at least. So maybe that is one thing that you could try, a little bit of self-affirmation, and just remind yourself that you are worthy and that you're not a fraud. So you've studied at Fit Futures, so you've got the qualification, you do have the expertise, the experience will come, okay, which is great. But the one thing that resonated with me in the article that I read in the New York Times is they discussed the benefits of writing down 10 things that you know you are good at. 10 things that means you are more than equipped to deliver the services that you are providing. So for you, it might be, I've got a certification in personal training. It might be you've completed some work experience, so you've got a little bit of experience there. It might be that you've done a kettlebell course or something to that effect. It could be that due to previous experiences, you're a very, very good communicator, which is half the battle as well. You can know everything there is to know about squat patterns and things, but if you can't communicate it to the clients, you're at a disadvantage somewhat. So if you're a really good communicator, that's a positive. Okay. And if you can write down 10 things, hopefully that will instill you with confidence and improve your level of self-worth with respect to the services you offer, the services you provide. And hopefully you feel that you can do it and that you should be doing it and that you're not a fraud and that you are worthy. Okay. But the beauty of that is if you were to do so and you've got your list of 10 things, you will not only know what you're good at, but you will also know where your shortcomings are. And knowing what your shortcomings are is tremendous because from there you can fill the gaps in your knowledge. I'm not very good with kettlebells, great. There's a course I can go somewhere and I can learn about it. And then I can roll that out as part of my service. So give those two things a go, see how you get on. I wish you all the very best with that. And to the viewers, if you're interested in more videos, click the link, see what we've done previously and keep an eye out for more. And until next time guys, keep well.